All right, so what I would like for you to do is go to the top of page 7. Okay, and on the top of page 7, it says, consider the numbers 54 and 84. I want you to cross through those right now, and I want you to replace them with 18 and 24. Okay, and so letter A says we're going to create a table of prime factors. One of the ways that you can do this without drawing the whole entire table is you guys could actually just go, let's see if my pen's working. Hang on. 18 and 24. Or you could draw the table just like I am. Either way is completely fine. Okay. And it says prime factors. So what we need to do first is we have to find the prime factorization of 18 and 24. So I'm going to write over here 18, and I'm going to come down here and put 24. Okay, and we just learned how to do that and to find using exponents. So what two numbers when multiplied together are going to give me 18? 2 and 9, 3 and 6. It doesn't matter which ones you start with. I always like to start with 2, just because it's the smallest prime number. All right, and I know it's a prime number, so I'm going to circle it. And what two numbers when multiplied together are going to give me 9? I have 3 and 3. 3 is a prime number, so I'm going to circle it. Okay, and so I might want to even come down here and write it 2 times 3 times 3. Now, I know you just learned about writing using exponents, but I probably wouldn't do that because it's just going to confuse you when you need to pull out your numbers. All right, so what two numbers when multiplied together give me 24? I've got 2 and 12. 2's prime, so I'm going to circle it. And I've got to look at 12. Now I'm going to break down 12. What two numbers when multiplied together are going to give me 12? 2 times 6. Circle the 2. And what two numbers when multiplied together are going to give me 6? 2 and 3, both of which are prime. So I am going to circle those. Okay, so then I'm going to come up here, and that's terrible. Okay, I'm going to close that. I've got 18 and I've got 24. And so when I pull those numbers that are circled off of the little factor tree, I have 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Okay. Now let's put those numbers into our table. All right, so I'm going to put in the number that has the most in it because I think it's just going to make it easier for you guys to see. Okay, so I have, for 24, I have 2, and I have 2, and I have 2, and I have 3. Okay, now I'm done with the number 24, so I'm going to go and look at number 18. 18 has a 2, so I can put it right here. Then it has a 3, so I'm going to put it right here. Ruh-roh, I am out of space, but that's okay. I'll just make a line here, and I'll add this 3 here. All right, so then I'm going to come along, and I'm going to say, okay, what numbers do they have? Or I'm going to get rid of the ones that they don't have in common. I'm going to put that X in there just because it helps. If you want to color it in, that's okay too. It's really up to you how you want to do it. I like that. And I'm going to put an X there. Now I'm going to go back and say, okay, which ones are the same? And I'm going to circle those. Okay, I'm going to circle the 2's and I'm going to circle the 3's because they're in both 18 and 24. So if you look at letter B, it says identify all the common factors of 18 and 24. Well, our common factors, and remember, common means the same. Okay, and a factor is just another name for like a number, common numbers. All right, or factors that go into the number. All right, remember factors fit into it. So we got common equals 2 and 3. And it says of the common factors, what does it say? Which is the largest? Okay, and so we know that the largest is going to be the number 3. All right. So then let's look at the next piece. Okay, the next piece says that we're going to,